So we're making this lattice work rail right here for a bunk bed today, and it looks real complicated. It is kind of complicated, but I'll show you some kind of tricks and tips. The hardest part are the actual cross sections there in the middle. So we're gonna make this last one right here today. This is going on our bunk bed project. If you want to see how we built this whole built-in bunk bed, you can check that out as well. Next up, we're gonna make this rail. We're gonna make it out of just some strip oak here. And we're gonna cut it at 45s on the end, make the rectangle, then we'll fill it in with all the crossbars and everything. So that gives us the basic frame, and now we're going to get on to the lattice work that will fill this in. So first we need to cut the verticals. Those are basic, just measure it out and cut enough of those to divide it up, and then we get into the diagonal pieces to fill in these 4 spaces. All right, so the first step is we got to make 2 more of these cross beams. The way I figured these out originally, kind of the size and shape, is I laid it out, built all the rectangles, and then to get the precise length, I lifted the piece up, set it on a couple scraps of wood, and laid one of these from corner to corner. I already knew the angles here are 60 degree, and so then I could just mark the length, and a lot of times I'll cut them a little bit long and kind of sneak up on it because I want them to fit real tight. All right, now we're making the lattice work in there. It's a 60 degree angle. So I've got a extra scrap of 45 on here. So I can cut the 60 degrees on the compound miter, running at a 15 down here and a 45 here to get my 60. Just like that. Get it nice and square when you're laying it out, then all these pieces can be the same instead of having to make them all different. I just kind of try them, see which one fits the best, and if any of them need to be trimmed anymore. Got that super tight fit. That's what I'm looking for there. Check it the other direction. They are exactly the same, so I'm just gonna mirror this piece. Okay, I want those to fit in there nice and tight. Once I get them both into place, I've got it propped up, you know, a ½ inch off the ground, because I got these scraps laid in here. I'm gonna mark the intersection points on both of them. I'm also gonna remind myself what is what. So I put an A, top left corner, I put a B on both of the bottom ones so I know which way they were oriented. Then I will flip this up and mark the back one. Once I have them both marked, I'll pull them out. I'll mark halfway down the board, and I'll cut these on the compound miter saw. Okay, then this is 30 degrees. Put that on 30. And then I'm going to cut these out just a little inside the line. We got both of those notched out. I'll look for the orientation marks on them. So I can see a B there, so I know that was on the bottom. And they fit nice and tight. Nice and flat. Exactly how I want it. We'll just throw them in over here. So we're gonna throw one in we just made. Like I said, I always mark A on top left-hand corner so I know where it goes. I can set it in place. And because we made it all fit real nice and tight, should be able to just tap it in there in place. This is the one I took apart as sort of a model. We gotta throw this one back in as well. So there you go, wraps it up. We got all those pieces cut out. Now it's just time to stain this and get it put on the bed. Pretty easy project, just some complicated angles, but you can figure it out. Thanks for watching.